TRE stands for Tension and Trauma Releasing Exercises. It's a revolutionary new process for getting rid of trauma, stress, tension, and anxiety in the body. And it's been used by over 1 million people around the planet.
Actually, Beth is a very, very generous and a very big-hearted woman. I think if we both came at the same time, she had this thing about what if we brought this to Philippines, and we were also thinking about what if we can bring this to the Philippines. And it was to me, it all happened at the same time. And then as we contacted each other, it's like we both had the same question for the other.
Yes.
Yeah.
So after Ching and Michelle made the call to Beth, and Beth called me, she basically said, this sounds like a good idea. And she took a risk. I mean, this hasn't been done before at this scale. And she's got an amazing talent and ability to pull people together. And what she did was amazing.
There are two extraordinary women in Singapore by the name of Michelle and Ching. And they had the opportunity to learn TRE in Singapore from Chris Balsley. And somewhere around Christmas time, I think it was, it occurred to them that it would be really great if we could make a contribution in the Philippines by teaching other people how to let go of tension, how to let go of stress. And I said, sounds like a great idea. How do we do it? So what we did is we had a Skype conversation with Chris Balsley, and then we continued to have quite frequent conversations, and we put the project together. We put out a call for TRE volunteers, and we ended up actually having 20 volunteers. Yes, it was pretty extraordinary. I wasn't expecting that so many people would give of their time. So we ended up with people from India, Indonesia, Malaysia, Singapore, US, Canada, Japan, and the people in the Philippines. Of course, there's this huge crew here in the Philippines who've been supporting the whole project.
I'm Michiko Sagalang Aceron from UP College of Human Kinetics. Being a teacher, we all live in stress actually. All human beings live in stress.
I'm Delphine Flores III. I'm basically a businessman by profession, tactical officer in UP ROTC. Okay. So basically teach kids. It's because of the recent events that has been happening in our country. I joined Rescue 926, a first responder unit based also in UP Diliman. Somebody has to take care of the people that take care of others. Mental health.
Hi, I'm Tessa Saxa and I come from Tacloban City. Oh. Yolanda happens and then you kind of try to survive, and then it's getting out of the city and then getting into a new place, finding a place to live, finding a job. I honestly don't have the time, the luxury of time yet to actually just sit down and look at it. It's just getting on day after day. Maybe some time, but not yet, not now. If you're able to help yourself, and you can also help other people after you help yourself. That's one of the things that attracted me in TRE and why I wanted to do a trainer's training.
I'm Ferdinand Bronner. I'm from Baguio City, and I'm a physician. Because my work is also on pain management. So, and of course, pain is very, very traumatic. So I thought this would be a very good way of really furthering the work that I do.
From?
Esperanza, I am from Davao, but Manila-based.
Okay.
I'm curious of interventions because we have all the experiences in the country.
Sir, I'm Jefferson Bilimin from Nueva Ecija, but I live here in Valenzuela. I'm a private duty nurse, and at the same time, I'm a member of HHCL, Helping Hand Central Luzon, which is the non-organization. Sila po yung tumutulong sa like yung mga nasalanta ng bagyo, like Typhoon Yolanda. So tumutulong kami ron.
Probably. You've gone too far.
My case.
I think it was natural for us because in HCD as an organization that does leadership development, we work integrally, I can say that word, yeah, which means that we pay attention to what's happening in people's minds and what's happening in people's spirits and what's happening in people's bodies and what's happening in people's communities. So,
So I like shaking.
Now I will love shaking.
Relax, very relaxed.
No, it's a sort of like a discovery.
Okay.
Discovery of how the body works by itself, letting go, sort of like that. I've felt muscles I haven't known.
Yeah, I can feel it coming up, and then I say, wait, you cannot come up yet.
It's a very new experience. It's really worth a try. I hope everyone gets to experience this.
I feel better, I feel good.
Okay, good. Thank you.
It's very interesting technique or modality.
Okay.
Because it's like the other way around or the opposite of what we actually typically do, which is control the stress or control the trembling, for example.
Okay.
Now we're trying to release it, let it go. And it actually feels very good. So, yeah.
Good.
It's deep stuff. I think that's what's appropriate to say at this point. You know, and so simple to access, but it goes deep.
Oh, things are going wonderfly. Yeah. We've had about 4 teams doing the practicum throughout the last 2 days. And I love watching people learn and get excited about what they're doing. I 2 years ago worked in Japan with tsunami survivors, and I saw the tremendous impact TRA had on their lives. And you know, not only have the survivors been under that trauma and stress, but I believe everyone in the Philippines, every person who lives here has been affected by Yolanda and the earthquake. And so TRE is for everybody.
You know, I am so amazed at how quickly and how open they were to taking in a new methodology, if you will, a new method. And they took it on and then they tested it and it worked for them. And it was just, it's almost like they just osmosis, you know.
In our way of working, we try to create a vision for whatever we do, even if it's a party. Yeah, so we created a vision also for this project. And what we said is that we wanted to leave at the end of the project with people enabled to take this all over the Philippines. And we wanted to have touched 1,000 lives.
has been used all over the world. It's been used in war zones and disaster zones like hurricanes and typhoons to get rid of trauma. It's been used in corporate environments to get rid of stress. It's used in therapy to get rid of anxiety. It's used in high-performance sports to increase performance. So it's been used all over the world in a multitude of different ways.
Yeah, Yolanda was the trigger. We have friends and family in Leyte, not just in Tacloban, but in Leyte overall. And our concern for them was high. And also we got to see what happened to people who were relief workers. And we really wanted to provide support to them.
Your name is?
Christine Cyril Maybeho. Sa newspaper. Then, in-invite po kami ni Sister Judy na mag-attend ng exercise. Kasi we feel that this is very helpful to our students, especially that most of our students were traumatized because of what happened.
Member ako ng Tacloban City Rescue Unit. Ang Tacloban Rescue Unit, under yan ng LGU City Government. So, nag-work kami dito sa City Government.
Oh, we don't have an idea. There were, I think, 2 facilitators who came over to the school yesterday. They handled our students. Maybe it is a continuation of what happened yesterday. That's what I assume.
Actually, I saw that in the newspaper, January 26th, last Sunday, and then I saw it, something to do with the stress release exercises. And although I am not a direct victim of Yolanda, but our teachers, actually, and our students would be of great help to these exercises.
Good morning.
Amazingly quick how the people have woven into my heart and how quickly they moved from learning TREs into leadership positions. In 2 days they went from curiosity into this is releasing our stress. Yesterday they were cautious, today they're getting it, they're gaining leadership, and they're moving into it, and I'm so sad to leave. I'm so sad to leave.
Okay, let's start over. We're going to do 20 on this one. Okay, that was 3 minutes. Get up, shake it out.
TRE was a natural for us because it's a body practice, a somatic practice. And one of the things that we thought about is many psychologists here in the Philippines and from other places have been very generously giving of their time to do traditional debriefing. But it's not enough. There just aren't enough of them to address all the needs.
Okay siya sa mga bata. Actually, I teach stress management to students. I do breathing exercises. Now, with this TRE, magagamit ko na siya more exercises pa. Na meron palang mas magandang pag-release ng tension. Because we do that in school, like before we present our reports, we just go outside the classroom and we do that here, shake, and then inhale, exhale, and then after that, go back to the classroom and report our So, hindi lang pala yung technique lang namin na nakuha ng college.
Yes.
Meron palang scientific siya. Yeah, 3 days. We're gonna be here.
Okay.
All of us.
Intense tremors.
Intense. Okay.
From my thighs to my abdomen.
Okay.
I felt light after. The last 2 months we've been retrieving cadavers, helping the community.
Kasi that was the first time that I shook.
Okay.
And though I was shaking, I still feel relaxed.
Yes, shake a lot.
You shook a lot.
Yes, shook a lot, and it loosen up yourself during the process.
And how do you feel now?
Maganda yung program na yan. Kasi nakakapag yung tension, it releases your tension sa body mo.
Personally, I feel light, I feel satisfied, and I feel happy. I think I would be more confident to face whatever problems or whatever stress that I will meet. We requested the team to cater more than 200 members of the community of the community of PSHS EVC. Tindog Tacloban.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, definitely. I-share namin to sa iba naming member, and then hopefully ma-share din namin to sa mga example sa mga barangays. Lahat. Sinong makakaabil na dapat talagang i-share talaga.
78th Infantry Battalion.
Philippine Army.
Oh.
Ang Army kasi siya ang first responder kung anong may sakuna, katulad ng kaguluhan, andun ang Army lagi. So kailangan na sarili mo mismo may i-release yung tension sa Army mismo magsimula para ma-share to sa iba. Mabigat. Kung makakita ka lalo na yung mga patay, andyan, hidera, iba yung amoy, marami mong problema, litong-lito yung iba. So ang epekto sa'yo, ganun din. So naapektuhan ka kung ano yung reaction nila, kumbaga napupunta sa'yo. So, kailangan talaga itong TRA para ma-release yun.
Very good sleep.
Wow.
Gradually disappearing.
With those 20 volunteers, we were able to take the technology to Tacloban. We went to Iloilo, we went to Zamboanga, and we went to Tagbilaran in Bohol. And we ran multiple sessions here in Manila, which were attended by people from all over the country. In Tacloban, we saw people who were just extraordinary. We worked with a group of first responders that looked like magic. Just utter magic. And we worked with a group of teachers at Philippine Science High School who were magic. We worked with folks from church communities that were magic. So it really was extraordinary. Yeah, the Philippine Army just ate it up and applied it instantly.
So have you done TRE?
Michael.
As I watched today, my students trained 375 people today, and I didn't do any teaching. I sat in the back and I watched them teach. I watched them teach to the refugees, to children that had lost everything, and I watched them do an amazing job. It was incredible.
Or rescue unit, teaching TRE to the kids. Big.
My team has had a profound impact, in my opinion. We have 3-day trainings, and we had 384 people in those trainings. We had 160 of those people get certified. And the point I really want to stress here is the teams that we certified, not my team that I brought from different places in the world, but the teams that we certified here trained 3,124 Filipinos in a matter of 3 weeks. So we're leaving behind a trained team of people with experience on the ground teaching TRE after we leave.
We had the opportunity to touch the lives of maybe 1,000 people, maybe a few more, but that's it, out of about 97 million people in the Philippines. When we went to Tacloban, what we saw was destruction that was just extraordinary. And it's still destroyed. And we saw people getting on with their lives, but it's going to be years for the people in Tacloban to rebuild. We spent a magical afternoon with a bunch of kids who lost their parents. They don't have families anymore. They don't have homes. We saw people living in UN tents, UNICEF tents. There's so much work still to be done. So I hope that people will continue to open their hearts and continue to do this work.